Hi. Welcome to our video tutorial. In this video tutorial, uh, we're going to see uh, how to develop a database, or how to create a database and how to manage a database using MySQL Server. So in this, the topics we are going to see is, first we have to see how to set up our development environment, which means how to install MySQL and uh, how to open its user interface to work with it, and then we'll see how to create a database and how to create a table with primary key and also auto increment keys or auto numbers, and then we'll see how can we modify an already created table, and also we'll see data manipulation queries like select, insert, update and delete statements, and also we'll see how to create a relationship between two tables, and finally we'll see how to create views. So these are part of development parts, and from the administration part we'll see how to import and export our database to a SQL file. Okay, so in this video we'll start by setting up our development environment. So for that we will use a XAMPP server. There are other servers too, WAMP server also there, but I already have downloaded XAMPP server, so I'll use XAMPP server. You can download it by just searching for XAMPP download. So now I have XAMPP Windows 32 installer. We'll open that setup. Okay. Yes, I'm using Windows 10, so it requires admin authentication. Okay, so this message will come. Just click OK. Now we are about to install XAMPP on our computer. So it's just a setup installation wizard. So just install it by clicking next, and finish. Okay, next. I already have XAMPP installed, so I'm not going to overwrite my installation. But in your case, you have to click and finally finish the installation. When the installation is done, we can open XAMPP from our programs. So we'll get XAMPP control panel, or we can search for it. If you are on Windows, then you can use ask me anything to type. So in ask me anything, I'll type XAMPP. Sorry, spelling error. So XAMPP control panel. So I'll open XAMPP control panel, and here is our XAMPP control panel. In here, we already have installed Apache and MySQL. So for XAMPP control server, when XAMPP control panel to work correctly, and for me to be able to access MySQL database interface, I have to first initialize Apache. So it serves as a web server. So first we have to start Apache, then it will start. It will show me the progress here. So right now my Apache server starts at 8090 port, but for you the default port will be 80, but for in my case port 80 is already taken by IIS, so I have to change it to 8090. To change that, to change the default port number, we can go to config button, and when you click config button, this option will pop up. So click on the first option, http d.conf file. So the file will open in Notepad or your preference editor, and when you scroll down, you will get an IP address with port number 80. So you have to change every every port number in this file from 80 to 8090. We need to do this only if port 80 is reserved. If, assume, let's say when you click start, and if it's already started with port 80, then you don't have to do the configuration. But if you see an error here like port 80 is reserved or port 80 access denied, then you have to change the port number. Then after we start Apache, then we have to start MySQL service. So it's starting now. Okay, so we are done. Now the installation and the configuration process is done. Now we can use MySQL database interface to create our database and to manage or to do any administration parts. Okay, so if you reach there, if you reach here, I have to say congratulations. You already set up MySQL database user interface. Of course, the service is already set up. So now I can go on admin, MySQL admin, then the MySQL web-based interface will open. Okay, now as you can see, now it's the site cannot be reached because my local host port number is by default 80, and since my port 80 is reserved and changed to 8090, then I have to tell it here 8090, enter. Now my PHP myadmin page will be open. Okay, so here is our MySQL database interface. So now what we have is we already successfully set up a MySQL server on our computer, on our local machine. So from now on we can see all the development and administration parts of MySQL. So for this video we are done. We already see how to install and configure and also access our MySQL database interface. So from the next lesson on, from the next video on, we will see how to create databases and other components of a database. So for now we are done. Thank you very much for attending our videos, attending our lesson. So for future videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you will get notified every time we add another tutorial videos. Thank you very much.